Do you know anybody who gives you anything for free in this life? You know anybody?
No.
God. Look out. Look out when I give you something for free. Something there behind that. The only people who just give you something for free in this world is your parents. Them is the people who make you. Anybody other than them gives you anything in this life is either the help they're giving you back a help because you would have helped them sometime before, and they are returning that favor to you. You understand? Other than that, if they give you something, look out, they're out to rob you. Plain and simple. Them got them eyes on you for something. That's the world we live in. When people give you something, they got their eyes on something. Let me repeat. I want to see all Guyanese live a fair and a better life. One that is better than what they're living in today. I want to do everything in my power through my messages to ensure that we all get our fair share of our wealth. And I also want to make sure that our leaders don't thief too much. Let me repeat it. I also want to make sure that our leaders doesn't thief too much, because when they thief too much, they're going to give away everything that belongs to me and you. Right? And they're going to left us to mess through our ribs rather than we behind. Yes. I am not doing this program to unseat any politicians. So guys, please stop filling up my phones with all this nonsense. Glenn, is when you go run for president. Glenn, when you go start party. You know? Guys, I want you to stop it. This thing is not about president or party. I am the messenger, and leave it right there. Nothing more, nothing less. My job for the last 27 years is sharing stories with all of you. So let me share this next beautiful story with all of you. A man, and this is a very true story, a man win 90 million in the lotto a couple of years ago. He used to weed around the neighborhood. He used to weed even in my village. He never had friends, but a few weeding friends. So he partnered them with you weed with. The very day he won that lotto, the very day the company announced that this man win the lotto, a big man show up with a Prado in front of the house, in front of the little shack he live. The weeder man know he's a big man. You understand? A money man. But this big man never even say hello or good morning to the weeder. Turn up at your house with a Prado. Poor fella. Run out. Yes, sir. The big man tell you, go put on your clothes and come. He carry the weeder in the rum shop and tell the man how we can advise him, because he don't want nobody rob him his money. And the man was happy, tell him nice things. He said he don't want, throw away his money stupidly. He drunk the man every day and take him home. Before the weeder could have wake up in the morning, the big man they waiting a gate. Yeah, for carry him to drink again. He did that for 4 straight days. 4 straight days until the weeder went and collect the cash he won. He told the man during the drinking session how he got a nice, beautiful home, well secured. And he can move in right away in the house. Right? Poor fella. Next morning early, the big man show up at your home, run the man to the lawyer, sell a $25 million house for $45 million to him. Yeah. The man even sell you a car too. Inflate the car and sell the man the car. 3 years pass and the widow end up selling out the house, the car, and left broke. This is a very true story, you know. I know the man, I know everything. The same big man was sell the house and the car, turn back, and buy 3 weeding machine for him. And he happy. Oh, you're a good uncle. Oh, yes, you're a good man. Right now, we still throwing milk at the man's foot for the 3 weeding machine we get. I told you guys that story because there's a saying, a fool and his money shall soon be parted. It's the same thing happening in Guyana with these big countries and our corrupt and stupid weeders for leaders we have. Where our lotto, our oil, our gold is concerned. Yeah. I read a story in which the U.S. ambassador said America giving Guyana $300 million Guyana dollar to sustain the fight against HIV. And I smiled. Like I always do, you know. When I hear about aid, gifts, grants, and loans to us, I realize that some people thinks that the ambassador, her country means well. And Her Excellency must be applauded for serving her country very well too. She has come across as a nice person, caring, and thoughtful person. But make no mistake, guys, she has her duty to do, and she does it. She represents her people and her country. I can't be angry at her. Like I said, she got a job to do, and she's doing her job. Like her, I got a job, so I got to do my job. And tell you, when I hear that statement, I take offense and I get very angry when countries take their eyes and pass us like that. When foreigners can take our own money in the billions of US dollars from our country and throw Guyanese coins at us in the form of aid, in the form of help, gifts, grants, and loans, like if we were bad. Man, it upset my stomach. It upsets my soul deep within me, because it's not we that bad. It's the leaders who are doing evil things with our wealth, who join with them foreigners to rob us and make us look like beggars. Yes. This is what's happening today in Guyana with our own leaders. It has happened all over the world, and it has been happening for a very long time right here. This $300 million that the US gave us to sustain the fight against HIV gets even more insultive by the words that come out of our leader's mouth. That one that named Dr. Frank Anthony, the Minister of Health. He was so happy in thanking them for the crumbs. Oh gosh, people. How low can our leaders get? Them carrying away billions in US dollars and giving us that few pennies, that crumbs, and tell us they're helping us? Man, is what going on in this land, man? What is going on in this land? Showing us how they care and love us, ready to take care of our health. Yes, me and you health. Me ain't gonna get AIDS, trust me on that one. No. No. What a Guyana we live in. Beautiful Guyana this is, with our lovely leaders. You know, he like the weeder man, throwing milk at the ambassador's feet and praising she and thanking the US, saying thank you, sir, thank you, madam, thank you. Just like how the weeder man throw milk for the tree weeder, that is what these leaders doing to all of Guyana. You guys are our savior, always there to lend a helping hand. Not realizing that we're giving away billions in interest rate alone. In interest rate alone. Every year. And collecting back pennies in the name of aid and help. I always remember these type of stories. And I remember we carried one in the Kaieteur News in 2006, 15 years ago, in which the government under Vice President Jack Dale's leadership tell Guyana how China is building a conference center for Guyana free. Oh, why? Free! He said the Chinese tell us how the conference center will cost $1 million American dollars. Jack Dale did say it's a wonderful gift, and how the Chinese people are very nice people, wonderful people. All Guyana was happy when they hear a gift and freeness. I was happy too. But I was sad on the other hand. I reported all these stories before. What I didn't know is what was coming after. Yes, what was coming after the free conference center. Listen to what happened after. 5 years, just 5 years after, in 2011, the government of China will be getting 100 conference center money out of Guyana with that airport contract alone. Remember, it was 138 million to renovate the airport. 10 years gone, and it does not have a proper flushing toilet. That loan is still on that loan is still on every one of us backs. What are you hearing from them? Nothing. The coalition come in, and they say they got change up, and man, them gone in and fall in the same sweetness. Is everybody grabbing and everybody collecting? A matter of fact, they have spent more money. What a wonderful conference center gift we got. 1 million. And we give you 138 million gift to China. Yeah, I'll do the maths. See what's going on. Robbing us millions in which we, our own selves could have built 50 conference center all over Guyana by ourselves. And some of these leaders should have been in jail without food, without even water, to do the things they are doing to the people of this country. It's unbearable, brothers and sisters. It's unimaginable and unthinkable what you guys keep doing every single day. I believe every day they sit down in their offices planning more tricks and games to rip off the poor people. This is why y'all can't get a better salary. This is why we gotta live like this. We gotta live like beggars in this land. You guys know, when a man got the eye on a woman, the first thing we do, give them a gift. They throw a gift at she. Once she accepts it, the story, the love affair begins. And it goes vice versa. Women must do the same thing to entrap man, especially when he or she got it going. There's a smile, right? Right, Joshua? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's life. Mm-hmm. The life set when you spot a man and you okay, you bang, you hold up and you life set. Mm-hmm. No man or woman is hustler junkie. You gotta have something. If you ain't got beauty, you gotta got looks. Not true, man? Mm-hmm. Huh? That is the same way countries go about doing business. When you got something, all eyes on you. All eyes, it doesn't come off you. Everybody wants a piece of you. Mm-hmm. All the countries in the world want a piece of Guyana now. Why? We beautiful? Me and you beautiful? And you want to be beautiful? And you want to be handsome? Mm-hmm. Yes. We they're good. Mm-hmm. They want peace of we. They don't want you. Brothers and sisters, I hope you all see where I'm going with this. It's the same thing happening here with these foreigners. Them not only eyeing up with wealth, them sitting down, walking and sleeping on our wealth in every section of Guyana. But our leaders can't see that. They're a set of, you got plenty of them on Sheriff Street and by the cathedral. That's what they are. Mm-hmm. It's an insult, brothers and sisters, as to what is going on in this land. It's even worse what these leaders for leaders doing to us, the people. Friday, a fisherman called me and talked about the fishing industry out there. And right away, I remember the U.S. ambassador recently said how the U.S. is ready and willing to help regularize the illegal fishing in Guyana. You hear that? She is ready to help regularize illegal fishing in Guyana. When I read that statement, sometimes, like I don't even want to speak to these foreigners. How angry, how upset I get. Mm-hmm. 50 odd years, they're right here. Them never see to regularize we illegal fishing industry. All of a sudden, Exxon Mobil and the oil companies out there, oil arrive, the lotto is here. Mm-hmm. The oil is here. Them ready for regularize. They really don't want, what they don't want the fishermen them to do is go fish out there. Because they know what they're doing out there. The produced water they're dumping out there, the deadly chemicals they're throwing out there will not only kill the fishes and poison the fishes, it will kill the fishermen and them out there. Mm-hmm. So them ready for regularize. Oh, Father, help we. Help we, please. Regularizing the fishing industry. Man, if this is not I pass and downright disrespectful to Guyana, guys, I don't know what is. Somebody got to help me with these answers. You know? It's like your neighbor house leaking. They've been falling down for 20 years. You never want to help the neighbor put couples in sheet. All of a sudden, you hear the neighbor yard full of gold. Right away, you want to bill over the people in the house. Help them clean up the yard, fix up the fence, and even want to lend them money. So that you can rob the poor, stupid neighbor. Mm-hmm. You want to feel good. Oh, me have a nice neighbor. Me want to help you all the time. But I was just waiting for the right time. You know? The poor neighbor don't even know what he got in the yard. Mm-hmm. These are the weeder dealers, the weeder leaders. Mm-hmm. Just like we neighbors. Mm-hmm.